Hi, I'm Kim Roxie, Kimroxie.
And I'm Kiné, Kine. There's an accent over the E.
It's an
Hi.
accent over the E for a reason. So now we're asking the question in our series. We've been asking the question, how may I serve? How may I serve self, family, clients? Now we ask the question.
How may I serve my community? Which I know this is dear and dear to your heart. And I don't even know how you serve so many different places in the community, but really tell us how you do it.
You know what?
How do you serve the way you do?
It comes natural to me, so natural to me, because I look at it almost as if it gives me the freedom to do the things that I really care about and I really love and I'm really passionate about.
Yeah.
And it gives you a chance to chip in. It gives you a chance to contribute. And I think that's the part that really has been the driving force behind it for me, because I just look at it like, oh, I just want to get involved with that. How can I help? How can I make someone else's life better? I'm always kind of thinking about, because when I got over the fact that the only way to help people is not monetary, I really
I'm glad you said that.
understood that, oh, wow, I can get involved with this. And whatever resources I have, I can actually contribute to help someone else's life be better.
Right.
And so then there's more people, now they're not saying, I think one of the worst things to hear somebody say is, nobody was there to help me. Nobody ever told me anything.
Yeah.
Nobody ever did this.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be like that.
Yeah, that's true.
It doesn't have to be like that. So in regards to community, I would say, how may I serve my community? Just get involved. Start with someone. I heard a song a long time ago that said, if I can just help one person, be satisfied with actually putting in your work to help one person.
Yeah. Because it means something, and then that person could maybe help somebody because you put them in a position and you don't know how far your one little gesture is going to go.
How about serving your community helps you discover talents and abilities that you didn't know you had?
Yeah. And I think when you serve your community, just naturally, when it's not like, oh, I'm going to serve so people can see me out and about. When you do it naturally, then people know really who you are. They get to see you and your authentic self.
And they get to see that you're real and that it's not for fake or and also that they can relate to you.
Yeah.
So then, too, as well, it gives you the opportunity to, I think about this for a moment. Sometimes I'm out raising money, raising resources for an organization. And just as hard as I'm working for them, I will work for a company, my own company.
Yeah.
I work just as hard.
Yeah.
No, nothing's less, nothing. I'm putting it on my agenda. These are things I need to do. I believe that the real blessings are the ones that sometimes people don't even see you get.
Yeah.
And that's what community will do for you. Community will put you in a position to get blessings that people won't even recognize that you have. It's almost as if you have a residual cash flow coming in, and people don't even know how. I don't even see her work. What day she work on? Like, how does she have that coming in? But it's because of the community. Serve your community.
Yep.
And the benefits are huge.
Yep.
And then on top of that, then that way we'll have more to pull from. We can't complain about something if we're not getting into it.
That's true. And something that came to mind when you were talking, I've been getting a lot of feedback, mostly from men, but really about ways that I've helped people in the past. And some of it I didn't even remember, or things that I said, and they're like, oh, you changed my life when you told me about eating healthy. And I'm like, wow, like because it comes easy to me, and it's just like, I'm just doing it. Exactly. It's my lifestyle, and serving is my lifestyle. So I do it naturally, but you have no idea who you touch and how long you're going to touch them, because this is 10 years, 5 years and stuff like that.
And it can go through generations.
Back. Yeah.
And then it can, reciprocate. And then it can also flow, like you're just saying, where he tells someone else.
Yep.
And then they tell someone else. And then it's like that chain thing going on.
Yeah. So it starts with, one community organization or one fundraiser, and then you just don't know where it could go from there. And you find your platform. You find what's important to you.
Yeah.
But you know what? In my book, I talk about it. You don't always have to find your purpose or your platform. Sometimes it just comes to you.
Exactly.
The universe will send it right to
like
you.
what we were talking about earlier in our earlier series about self. A lot of times these things are just coming to you.
Yeah, exactly.
And then they show up. But make sure you seize the opportunity. That's the one
Great.
thing I had to learn. I had to learn that I didn't have to go out and hunt for everything that I ate because I thought that everything I needed to do. But a lot of times community stuff would come to me. It's coming right there. That means that's what I need to do.
Yeah,
Instead of passing that along and say, well, let me look
find,
for something else
Yeah.
that seems a little bit more distinguished.
Yeah, you're doing too much.
No, you're doing too much. You need to just get in with the stuff that came right to you because probably that's the things that you can handle.
And I would also like to mention that you want to be clear on what you can handle. Because although we're saying, how may I serve, we're not saying deplete yourself. Because remember, the first segment was on serving self. So don't deplete yourself. No, you can say no. And I think Oprah talked about this at the Life You Want, where, she said that she had to learn how to say no. She couldn't donate to everybody who came to her. And eventually you do. You have to say no at some point, and no is not a bad word.
And also, too, no, because that's not how I can serve you.
Exactly, because you'll resent it.
Exactly, because no sometimes does not just mean no is shut off. I'm just not the one to actually do it. Maybe there's another connection for me to take you to that can.
Yeah.
And so then, because from there, because we've done that before.
Yeah, exactly.
Within relationships, we say, this person could serve, you could serve this person better, so let me send them to you. Kim, you might be able to coach this person.
Yeah.
Hey, Kiné, this is a good client.
Yeah.
This is, so then noticing that and being real is, I think, is the best teacher, because then no is not just, no, I don't want to support you, or I don't want to do anything
or
for
I don't
you.
believe in what you're doing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No, maybe that's just for someone else.
Yeah, that's a great point. So maybe we should just like wrap this all
Yeah, definitely,
together.
definitely.
Wrap it all up. I think when you think about how may I serve, the number one thing you really want to think about is just letting go. Don't think about it too hard, because when you start thinking about it and analyzing it, it's like, well, what if I do this, and what are they going to do for me? And stop it. Just serve, because especially if your first mind was to serve. If you say, oh, I want to do that. Well, wait a minute. Well, I did something for them already.
Yeah.
Stop. Just follow your first mind. Just go do it. You're going to feel so good afterwards. The benefits, we can't even talk about the benefits on camera because it's too much.
It's too many.
Yeah.
However, I will bring out two that I think represent exactly what we're the face for, and that's joy and that's peace.
Yes.
When you serve, you will get so much joy, so much peace. I am here to testify to that, and that is the fact that when you serve, you're now in a place where you're always joyful.
Yes.
Never do I go into a place of feeling down and depressed and weighed down, because I'm always serving in a capacity and to where it's like joy unlimited.
Yeah.
It's like where I count everything joy. So now I'm not looking at one thing, pinpointing and saying, oh, I shouldn't have did that, or I shouldn't have did this. No, I'm serving in all the capacity I want to, and it's now it comes back to self, like where we started from, where it's benefiting me. It's making my life more joyful, and it's bringing me peace.
Yes. So that's a great point that you tied that together really nicely, because how you do serve yourself is to serve others. And the peace that you find in serving others, especially when you do it from your heart. And if you're not there yet, that's okay. Because we want you to be where you are in your current consciousness.
We're all getting there.
Yeah, exactly. Because we've been serving for a really long time, and there probably was a time when we served a little, but now we serve, abundantly. And
we'll be serving more.
Yeah, exactly. And this will, one day we'll be saying this was little.
Exactly.
So yeah,
that's great.
I think I'm encouraged just to be able to talk about serving, because I know that women have a hard time letting that go, being obedient to that or surrendering to that. And I'm going to say don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. Don't limit your blessings. Don't block your blessings like that. Just serve.
Yeah, antidepressant is your service.
Yes, I love that.